So, I'm gonna wait just a few moments before getting started here, as I always seem to start these. Because I've actually got a pretty humorous story to share about this one. Let's see. Hopefully the sound balancing is okay. It took me a little bit of kerfuffling to get it to a point that I liked. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and then I'm gonna try to save the story for this for whenever I kind of get a little bit later into this, maybe whenever I have a little bit of an audience going on.
If you listen, I will tell you of a man lost in his world, haunted by dreams of legend.
This is blind as hell, by the way.
Medicine could not help him. Visions drove him on. A shaman he sought, a teacher and a mystic. The Pal Kaba, who could make sense of these visions, who would heal him. He found the seer, collapsed at his fireside, and listened as he was told the ancient truth. Stories of a great wheel endlessly turning. Of two sisters who helped make the world, and then sought to shatter it. Imprisoned by a hero, a soul waiting through the ages, eager to be reborn. His time has come again, but so has theirs, and the earth trembles in fear.
So basically, from what I understand, this game is a mixture of Metroidvania games as well as Ikaruga, which explains the title of this that I put for the video. So I like that it's giving the controls both for the controller as well as keyboard at the same time, so if you were playing this you wouldn't necessarily have to go back and, figure them out again. It's quite a grab brain she's got on that. Got some wall jumping mechanics. This feels more like Mega Man X than Metroid so far. Well, so far these don't seem too terribly hard to find. Oh. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Oh, jeez. At least the grab range on this is pretty generous. I have a bad feeling that's going to change here in a bit. Yeah, this whole one heart thing is not doing me well right now. Just gotta start being a little bit more cautious. I'm trying to get too hasty with everything in a game I've never played before. I know that the path to go is up that way, but let's go down this way. Alright, we can't go there yet. This actually reminds me a lot of Ori and the Blind Forest as well. Just like from the art style and everything. Cool, I got a sword. Okay, that is a lot of controls. Basically, basic attack, you can hit up to do an uppercut, or down to do a low slice. Alright, so we can continue on that way, and I wonder if we go down this way, what's going to happen. Alright, we can break jars, and that's what I thought. I was thinking about backtracking and going the other way with that, but honestly, like, I figured that it was going to lead back that way, which is good. My intuition was sound on that. Okay, uppercut is a knock-up attack, that's good. Which is great for stunning enemies. God, I feel like I'm playing a Marvel game, just knock them into the air and just air combo them infinitely. So far the combat in this game feels pretty good. I like, you know, like I like how long the sword is. Like, it's got a generous kind of reach on it. I still had to get close enough to be at risk of taking damage and whatnot, but it's not like I'm like sitting here just like completely helpless. Okay, so if I don't need health pickups, I can actually get extra money from them. That's cool. Come on, one more. Hopefully I can use this money for something really cool. Oh, okay, I get it. That's gonna be part of the later mechanics stuff, I think. I guess I can't go there yet. No Mega Man slide. Give me all the monies. Okay, so now I can go down. So I'm not really sure if anybody else is going to kind of hop on here anytime soon, so if I have to repeat the story, I'm sorry, but basically I was looking for a game to stream, and like, you know, like I usually go for like my retro style games, so I'll go for like my Mega Mans or my Metroids or something like that. And the whole entire time I was just thinking, oh geez, like what can I do? Like, I've kind of played both Mega Man and Metroid pretty ad nauseum at this point. And I was concerned about just like playing another one of those so soon. And I was like, well, I could try to play like another Metroidvania-like game or something like that. I could try to play like Ori and the Blind Forest, but I've already successfully streamed that game one time, and I've always had periods of times where you know, like where I've not so successfully tried to play the definitive edition. That's sliding. Okay, speaking of Mega Man slide. But yeah, so basically this whole entire, like, the reason that I'm playing this game is because I was looking for something to kind of supplement my time with, you know, playing games that were not Mega Man related, just so that I could actually, you know, like, take a break from those for at least a little bit. So I felt like this would be, you know, like a good little kind of, you know, just like a good way to kind of take a break from it without necessarily, you know, like resorting to streaming just like some other random game. And overall, I'm not complaining so far, but that being said, like, you know, like the first few minutes of a game are usually like the most, you know, drawing in portion of them, so. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is not like the Mega Man slide in the sense that you can cancel it early, and also in the sense, okay, you can cancel it early, you just can't stop it like you could. Whew, that is a hell of a leap you've got there, buddy. Alright, so the path forward is to go through there. So naturally, we're going to go the opposite direction first. And collect all the monies. I imagine a lot of the speedruns for this probably involve not taking hits. That way you can kind of collect all the extra money from that. But that being said, I don't know how much of this money we're actually going to need or not. Launch skill required to use launch pad. Uh-oh. Are we getting close to a new shrine? Okay, so we were already in the origin, and now we're in, like, the double origin.
Become the ancient hero. Let his spirits, dark and light, arm you in this final battle.
Let me just check something really quickly here. Alright, I had to check on something really quick. My bad. It's telling me to go to the left, but I'm going to go to the right because I'm contrarian. Switch between spirits. Okay, so this is the Ikaruga portion of this. Oh. Okay, that feels good. Alright, so I have to align to the opposite of red enemies to fight them, or to the opposite of blue enemies to fight them. And here comes like a lot of the depth of this, I imagine. Now I have to pay attention to things like that. And also time my platforming carefully. I'm curious to see where this part of this goes, because this is the part of the game that really drew me into it, because I've always loved these bullet hell style, like, Ikaruga games, but I've never really, like, taken the time to, like, you know, actually try to play many of them. Unfortunately, I don't think that this game has quite like an absorption thing to it. Okay, I bet the red switches have turned on now as well. Okay, that was pretty easy. But that being said, I kind of knew that one was coming. Oh, okay, I think this is the reverse way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Because that was where the switch was. Alright. That's a ladder. Okay, I can't even jump off of those. It's pretty obvious they want me to just kind of funnel myself up. Is it boss time? It doesn't look like it is.
The hero's journey ended. Ancient spirits release their grasp, and you awake just a man. Surely it was a dream.
Because that's how it always is. Alright, so just go down and to the left. That's a tricky path to go. Alright, I thought I could grab onto that. Looks like I need an extra skill to get through that. Whoops. At least health in this game seems like it's relatively easy to come by. Case in point. Oh, I cannot dodge those yet. I'm just hanging around. I think I might lose that one. Nope. Alright, so now we can safely just cross on this side. Oh, I found a secret. Awesome. I think I might like progress just to a little bit further in this, just to the point that I actually get the light and dark stuff, and then I think if I can get to that point fairly early on, I think I might cut this short for the time being. I'm going to be getting pulled away here shortly. I wasn't expecting to, so at the very least, like, I wanted to kind of give this game like a test out in the waters and see if it would be something I would be interested in, which the answer so far is a pretty conclusive yes. Oh, this slide is an invincibility. It's down this way. Oh, I picked up that heart a little bit too soon, it looks like. I'm actually a little bit upset at myself that I didn't try to play this sooner. Like, this is pretty much exactly the type of game that I'm into. At least, like, half of it anyway. Like, you know, I'm always big on a Metroidvania style game. Pay $15,000 for an upgrade? Hell yeah. Okay, good. There's no such thing as fall damage. That's good to know. So I don't know what my initial plans are. I'm trying to think really quickly about how I can kind of do this, whether I'm going to try to do this later today or if I'm going to just wait until maybe tomorrow to stream this again. Like I said, I fully acknowledge I did not spend a lot of time on it today, but you know, I'm kind of about to get pulled away here shortly. Hopefully this game has an autosave feature. Usually they tell you, hey, this game has an autosave feature, so you should be aware whenever this symbol pops up. Oh. We're in a pretty precarious position life-wise. Never mind, we're good. And we hit a checkpoint. Good old Sonic logic. As long as you have a hit, you have plenty of hits. Alright, so the meta of combat is knock them up into the air and then basically do the two-hit combo on them to finish them off. Okay, I think this will be a good spot just to kind of cut this for the time being.
And so the man who would save creation learned to draw on creation itself. Now he could harness the force of light manifest in all things. With it, he could tread paths that were closed to him before. He became a swifter, surer hunter against creatures of the dark. But the road was still long, and the way hidden in shadow.
Yay, I've got light power now. I'm a Jedi. Okay. Let's see if this game has a save function on it. Now here comes the risky part. Okay, it looks like it has a continue feature. Good. I was worried that this was going to be like one of the first, rare games in a long time that has, that doesn't have a save feature to it. Well, okay, so it does have a save feature. It's just, it looks like it's based off of completing like a full-on zone, so it's going to be a little bit of backtracking that I'm going to have to do, or rather some forward tracking, but that's no big deal. Like I said, it was a little bit of a short one today, but I'll definitely try to do a longer one with this now that I feel like I'm gonna play through it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll do this later today.